Snap, we're back with yet another Marvel Snap video, and today we're gonna feature the deck that I took to rank Infinite, the highest rank in Marvel Snap, and it was with none other than your boy Spider-Man and the other Spider-Man as well. We got both of them in this deck. This is currently my favorite deck in the game, and also features my favorite card in the game. I didn't have a favorite card up until now. I try to stay away from the F word, as you know, in the past I have been a little bit too giving with that word, right? I have a lot of favorite cards, and in Marvel Snap I didn't really have an answer. People asked me which one was my favorite until I opened your boy Spider-Man. 4 energy, 3 power. On reveal effect, your opponent cannot play cards at this location the next turn. This is my favorite card in Marvel Snap so far. I normally try to be a little bit more edgy with my favorite cards, you know, like when I played Pokemon, for example, I liked Bulbasaur, and everybody else liked Charmander or Squirtle. You know, I felt special because of that. But this time around, I guess I'm pretty basic about it. My favorite card is Spider-Man, like the actual favorite superhero from the Marvel franchise. But it's just a really, really cool card that actually allows for some really neat deck building. And I have a list that I'm extremely proud of that is way more synergistic than meets the eye, right? So first of all, I'm not just playing double Spider-Man for the views or anything like that. Like, it actually makes sense to play them together, and especially in this build. And before I can explain all the cards that I chose and everything, I have to explain why or how I built the deck around Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man is 4 energy, and Spider-Man has a very similar effect to that of Professor X. So a lot of times you associate both. In fact, one of the first thing people recommended me to do was to play them together, because you can Spider-Man on turn 4, and then you can Professor X on turn 5, that same location, and thus you can seal it completely. The thing is, this is actually nowhere near as good as people think it is, because in fact, the more you look into Spider-Man, the more you realize that it's actually very different than Professor X, and they actually don't mix too well together, at least not as well as certain people would believe. Spider-Man, unlike Professor X, does allow you to, first of all, lock down a location, technically, but it allows you to keep playing into it. And that has a lot of implications, because a lot of times we're going to be using Spider-Man to keep a location clean so that we can move stuff into it, right? We got a lot of combos in that regard. But the idea is we want to be playing Spider-Man not on turn 4, but on turn 5. Why on turn 5? Because if we play Spider-Man on turn 5, that means that there's only 1 turn left in the game, which means our opponent will not be able to play anything else onto that location, and we will know the end of that location, essentially, unless they have something like a vision that can move into it, right? So Spider-Man on turn 5 means that it would be ideal to be able to play Spider-Man alongside a high impact 1 energy play. And that's where Miles Morales comes in. Miles Morales, Spider-Man from a different universe, is going to be a 1 energy play if we enable it prior. If a card moved last turn, this costs 1. So because we're running Nightcrawler and we're also playing Iron Fist, we have a really good and a relatively easy time at enabling 1 energy Spider-Man at either turn 5 or turn 6, because we can also end games with Klaw onto Miles, for example, right? And Nightcrawler is the easiest way to enable that, because we can play it on curve, and then we can move the Nightcrawler the turn before we want to be playing our Spider-Man. If not, we can also play Spider-Man alongside Iron Fist, or Iron Fist can be played the turn prior, move something upon entry, and then allow us to enable the Miles later, right? So there's a lot of ways to reach that, but ideally, playing Spider-Man into 1-drop is what really makes us curve out properly and get a lot of power going on for 5 energy, and also shut down a location and set up the late game win. So how do we do that? Well, first of all, we're combining Spider-Man with Storm. Storm is an amazing card from Pool 2 that once you get, I highly recommend you combine with Jessica Jones. It's a pretty standard combo in Marvel Snap, but it's a very efficient one at that, because with Storm we get to flood a location, and then right after we get to play Jessica Jones into it, the location locks out, and then what we do is we just leave Jessica alone, and she grows up to 8 power. So we have, in turns 3 and 4, we managed to generate 10 power on a location that neither player can play into, but they can still move into, right? And that's very key, because not only we can move into it with Nightcrawler potentially, we can also shove things into it with Iron Fist. That sounds really bad. But you know, context is very important, all right? So Iron Fist allows us to move the next card we play one location to the left. So this deck is very complicated in a way, because there's also like a reasoning as to which locations you'd rather storm, right? Like you'd rather storm the middle or the right location, because we can target it with Klaw and empower it even further. And if we target the middle location, we can reach it both with Klaw, and we can also potentially move something that we played on the right into it with Iron Fist as well, giving us further reach into that location that's technically inaccessible. And what's really important is that by locking out a location with Storm and locking out another location on turn 5 with Spider-Man, we leave our opponent with the ability to only play cards in one location. If that location is already filled up, their plays are extremely limited. But that's not the only reason. We're locking them out, right? But that's not the only reason why we're using Spider-Man here, because we also got your boy Kingpin. Yeah, I went full on lore friendly, as Kingpin is joining the Spider-Man deck and doing a lot. 3 energy, 4 power. When a card moves here on turn 6, destroy it. So something that I like to do a lot is play Spider-Man into the most empty location on turn 5. Make sure my opponent cannot play anything more onto it in turn 6, so it's left open, so that I can then develop Magneto on turn 6 onto that same location and move my opponent's 3 and 4 cost over there where Kingpin resides, and I can knock him out. I can also threaten my opponent with this line of play and actually do a different play, expecting them to adapt to that and actually develop Magneto elsewhere, or go with a different line to get a cheeky win on them, right? We put them in a very, essentially this deck puts your back against the wall and forces you to do certain things and makes you very predictable, and while we're still extremely flexible. We have Kraven as a 2-drop that synergizes very well with Magneto, and it can also work well with our Nightcrawler and our Iron Fist as well, getting +2 power boost whenever a card from either player moves to his location. We got Scorpion as just a good value 2 energy card. Honestly, I think I would replace it with Juggernaut if I had it, but I don't have the card personally. As then we have Lizard. The reason why we're playing Lizard is because we have the ability to move our opponent's cards around, and because we're playing units like Storm and we're locking out other locations with Spider-Man, Lizard is actually easy to remain as a 5 power card, because we make it very difficult for our opponent to flood the locations where we're going to be sending Lizard to begin with, which is really important and gives us a lot of power for 2 energy, which is really neat. And like I said, I have Klaw, so I can have reach into the flooded location, and I can also play it alongside Spider-Man potentially on turn 6. Talking about Miles, of course. So this deck is very flexible with the amount of plays. It can really adapt to different locations and different matchups, and adjust the game plan accordingly. It is not a beginner-friendly deck. It takes a lot of nuance, but to be fair, it's a pool 3 deck, so beginners won't really have access to this for a while. But I really want to share this list, because I feel very proud of it, and I think the gameplay hopefully will speak for itself, as I got a collection of some really solid matches from my stream in which I showcased the deck after we reached Infinite with it off stream, because I did do it on the day that I didn't stream. And yeah, man, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love Spider-Man. I love just how many cool plays you can set up with him and how he can synergize with other cards, and it's just definitely my favorite card as of now. So really eager to share, and hopefully you guys enjoy the games as much as I did. And that's all I gotta say. Have a solid day. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Marvel Snack content. I know these last couple of days have been no upload, but I've been gathering my shit together to make sure that we can keep the daily uploads rolling alongside the streams. And I appreciate you guys being patient with me. And yeah, love ya. Have a solid day. Enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's play some games to forget this. I can download it from Twitch. Yeah, it's just annoying because I like recording it. It's comfortable. All right, PC, can you like actually function normally now? Thank you. We got the Kunlun here, which means we can move into that. We don't want to be playing Nightcrawler. That's a very good prospect to move into later. So we're going to go Nightcrawler on the right. And my chat is also like off now. Okay, I fixed it. Oh my, okay, yeah, today's just not our day. Today just ain't our day. Let's go Lizard in the middle. Scorpion. I mean, Scorpion value pretty decent, but not the craziest thing. Nowhere. Well, they've already developed one unit here. They may want to flood the center because of Lizard over there. So I want to play Kingpin on the left. I doubt they reinforce this location, though I could be wrong. Like, they could develop into it, but I feel like having Lizard encourages them to swarm the center so they can trigger the ongoing ability. Kunlun is just a bad landmark for the game. It introduces land flood mechanics from MTG. What? Oh boy, a rock! You see that, guys? A rock. I love rocks. I kind of want to hold on and see what they do. We're gonna skip this turn. Wong. They're playing Wong over there. Well, you guys know what we're gonna do. We're about to end this man's entire career. We can play Iron Fist. We can always play Iron Fist alongside Klaw as well. But going Spider-Man left is definitely the way to go. In case we draw into Magneto, we can always play left if we need to. We need to reinforce something with this, though. So Spider-Man here. They could still play a White Tiger, which is going to flood a lot of these locations. Do I develop my Iron Fist? I may want to move my Nightcrawler, actually. Just to enable like a Miles top deck. That may be a mistake, though. Friendly neighborhood predator here. There's a tiger. Little bit of an overcommitment right there. But we do enable the Miles. They can't play into that there. We can snap at them because I'm not completely convinced this game is ours. I mean, it's 10 points here. Let's snap. Klaw on the left and Miles on the center. And there's no way they beat that. They can't Odin on the left. That's what I love about Spider-Man. Spider-Man is also a very good way to shut down Wong's stupidity. We say no! Klaw! And Doom. Victory. Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go. Do you have Hela? I don't just have Hela. El Banteroso. No! I think I just got karmaed here. Lies. Do we go for it, guys? Do we go all in? Do we snap into the unknown? Let's do this. We're not gonna play Lizard into the Ant-Man. I mean, I have Moon Girl though. Let's do this. Moon Girl can enable... Ooh, Moon Girl can be really interesting. Because we can get multiple Spider-Mans here. I feel... Ooh! I feel confident. Medusa in the center. Good way to start applying a little bit of pressure there. And we don't move quite yet. We could just Iron Fist into Moon Girl. But we want to be able to win Asgard. So we're going to do that. We're just going to move that turn. So we're going to pass here. Dagger. Adorable. Adorable. We're going to move Nightcrawler over to Asgard because 11 points should definitely be enough. And then we're sending Moon Girl over here. We're going to copy... Miles Morales and Iron Fist at 4. That's really strong. I think I can develop Moon Girl in the center, actually, and try to, like, contest that lane a little bit. No! Okay, well, no draw for us, but it's fine. Wait, what? What? Miles! Miles is supposed to be... Okay, whatever. We have double Iron Fist. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's play Widow's Bite on the right. That's the least likely location that they're going to be able to contest. And then what we're going to do, we're going to Spider-Man here. We're going to Iron Fist. We have some spatial issues. I mean, I could just develop Iron Fist here, to be honest. Just reinforce that location. And that also means, as we Iron Fist there, we can probably do it the other way. Like, we can just Iron Fist here. And then Spider-Man here. The Spider-Man will move here, triggering this guy as well. And by moving to the left, I can reinforce the middle. I am Iron Man. Okay, so that's not a location we're gonna win. Which means we have to Magneto on the center. We actually created Magneto with District X. That's hilarious. Because we don't want to trigger the effect. We just let this stay. Oh man, I could just win the center though if I didn't Iron Fist. But this makes it more interesting. Because now we Magneto, we kick him to the left. So if they play like a Gamora here, it won't get the boost. And I got way too much power on the right, I think. I mean, what could they do on the right? They could Destroyer. Can you imagine District X gave him a Destroyer? Uh-oh. I was just kidding. I had no doubts. No doubts! I just got Venom, but he's not good until I get one of the destroy finishers like Deadpool, right? Venom is more... Venom is better in like more specific builds. The Avengers Compound. The problem is, Azakov here knows our deck perfectly. Like I posted it on Twitter, and he knows exactly what our deck is about. So we gotta try to see if we can outmaneuver them. We're gonna keep Iron Fist there. Kraven is interesting. Oh my god, not again. No. Why do I always get Central Park against them? Ugh. Okay, let's see. What do we do here? We definitely have to play Scorpion on curve. The question is, where do we develop Scorpion? I guess on the right. Psylocke there. Psylocke on curve. Okay, no more turn 5 leader, though. Thank God. Wakanda. All right. Spider-Man is there. This time, with this deck, we actually want to play Spider-Man on curve. Because Spider-Man on curve allows them, like, basically makes them skip a turn, right? I feel like Kraven on the left is pretty good. Magneto on that side could be really strong, actually. Jubilee. Lockjaw over there, okay. I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man to Avengers combo is pretty strong because it forces them to skip an entire turn. We can see, like, if they, by playing Lockjaw there, they commit to it. Okay. It's a lot of cards. Scorpion there. Okay, into what? Into Hulk. Holy shit. Into Hulk. Well, fuck me. They play Sunspot, bro. Sunspot counters this play. Sunspot counters this play. And I actually didn't think this through because of the squirrel, man. Okay, so if they leader, they can leader here. They can leader on the left, which allows them to copy everything that I play on this side. And allows them to match my Jessica Jones and tie with me here. The Sunspot counter is really well. Like that they're playing Sunspot. I wasn't. Did I recall that? I wasn't sure. But Sunspot definitely counters this play. Also, this Kraven positioning was really bad. I don't know what I'm doing against Azakov, man. Like I'm derping a lot. I'm derping a lot. But if I Iron Fist if I Iron Fist into you as they, because they're gonna leader over there, right? So if I Iron Fist into this, no. Leader copies those cards anyways. That's how stupid Leader is. It doesn't copy where I played him. It copies where they spawn. So there's not even like clever outmaneuvering it. Yeah, that's a retreat. The Sunspot countered us. And to be fair, I derped big time. Because I played Kraven in there because of the central park. I have to play turn 5 into this location as well. So I had a massive brain fart there as well. God damn it. I gotta step it up. But Iron Fist moves after reveal, no? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I played against Leader once. If they're second, oh, but they were ahead. Okay. I could have tried it. But I like they just beat me in many other ways, you know? They beat me in many other ways. Maybe I should have done it, honestly. Maybe I should have gone for that play. That could have been a very spicy win. I just don't know exactly how Leader works then. It's after the reveal? Because they were revealing first. Okay. Yeah. I have to look at initiative. Because they were revealing first, I actually could beat Leader that way. Oh my.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Not good. Weakens our Scorpion by playing their Angela from hand for them, and takes away our Spider-Man. So the only reason I'm not retreating is because there's no more cubes on the mind. Like the moment they snap, I think I'm very much likely out of here. They can't play anything here, so it may be a good location to storm though. Let's see if I don't draw more rocks. Be nice. No need to move Nightcrawler, because if we top deck Miles, it's still the only play we can make. And what I can do now is I can play Kingpin on the left. I have Klaw, so I can reinforce that location if I need to. They give up on it. They know we have Klaw. They have our Klaw, but it doesn't matter. But it does not matter. Because in the end, it doesn't even matter. They could have vision, though. They could have vision. Yeah, this White Queen is pretty fine. Let's move you here. It's not that a craze, okay? That's pretty good singing. Come on. Don't be vision. Okay, they just Klaw. It's surprising that they Klaw there. Not a good top deck. But I feel like Spider-Man, enabling Spider-Man, like this is 4 points. I mean, I wish it was something better. But to be fair, there's not that many other options at this stage, and I can force him to play into this. I don't feel hyper confident. I think we should play the Rock in case they have something like a Green Goblin over here. I played the Rock. I played the Rock, guys. Chill. The Rock. The Rock. MVP.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Hey! Finally!
Shiny logo.
Pretty. Gravity time. All right, we got Miles and we got Magneto. We got all of our late game, and there's the X Mansion. Oh boy. Pro tips: do not snap before the X Mansion triggers. I've had to learn this the hard way, you know. Sanctum Sanctorum in the center. Oh my God! Don't tempt me. That's perfect. That's a perfect location. We can sneak into it with Iron Fist. Which location is more likely to, I mean, they played Nova, right? I don't want to snap with X-Mansion, though. I'm going to snap. You know, remember what I said? I lied. Where do we play Kraven? I'll take it. Damn cowards. Traceless with the sub, with the gifted sub. Josante as well with the gift. Thank you both very, very. Oh my God. What did they get? The Battle of the Titans. Okay, well, let's play it out, shall we? I mean, that's better for them. That's easily better for them. Nightcrawler on the right. Dark Dimension, that's a little bit annoying. Let's play Scorpion on the left. Reinforce that location. We're gonna need that extra power as that Devil Dinosaur gets beefier and beefier. Hopefully the Scorpion. Oh, please. How about some originality, bro? Like, how about you do something on your own for once? Ugh. I could just storm into Jessica Jones, even though it is tempting to, because I have a lead to just play Lizard there and ramp up on this. It's tricky to say. It is indeed tricky to say. I don't want to storm a location with Devil Dinosaur in this. This is really awkward. This Dark Dimension in the center is really, really annoying. I may have to ignore this storm play and prioritize the Lizard instead. I think I'm going to do that. Because I have an advantage here, and I have a Nightcrawler. Oh! Exactly what I was expecting, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly. All part of the plan. All part of the plan, because now we just drew Klaw, and Klaw, we got Invisible Klaw. Oh, you coward. Oh, you damn coward. By the way, just so you guys know, like, it gets talked a lot about how it can be, like, it's skillful to, like, retreat when the game is done, but it's also, there's also going to be a lot of players that that retreat a bit too often. You know, that's also, you can also be a premature retreater. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather, as a player, I'd rather be labeled as an idiot than a coward. Because reasons. We're a Nightcrawler into Bar Sister. Because we can just copy all these Nightcrawlers and we can set up a Kraven, and this is pretty nuts. Maybe we run into space issues, but you know. Let's Kraven here. Let's hold on to our options. Let's Kraven on the right. Nice. Actually, no. We already have all of our one-drops. Bad! Caca! Okay, so Jessica Jones. I mean, on turn 5, we want a Spider-Man. We can do a lot of really spicy shit here. But let's Jessica Jones first on the center. So let's skip this turn. Yeah, I feel confident. I feel confident we can get this. Cosmo, all right. Cosmo in there. We Jessica Jones in the center. And then we move over here with the Nightcrawler. Leave these open. Yeah. We move one Nightcrawler to the right. Bim, bim. We Jessica on the middle. And now we Spider-Man with all these slots still open. And where do we set up this Miles? We're looking at a Klaw here potentially. But we got to be flexible with our plays. I think just setting up a Miles here is good. Beautiful.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. I am Iron Man.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares who you are, Mr. Iron Man. Because you're dead. Let's move one here. Let's move you here and play you here. and play you here, and that is the easiest win of my career. How slick was that? Get out of here! Not worthy of me. Coward and the Torque. Never gets old. Opponents seem to have no plan? Oh, no. They did have a plan, Igor. It involved them playing into Bar Sinister on the very last turn. And we punished them for it. Hello, Robbie Big. It's going great. We got the raft, ladies and gentlemen. We got the raft, but we don't want to play Iron Fist immediately, unfortunately. We may want to storm this raft if it gets out of control. Ongoing effects are doubled. That is dangerous as well, because they can set up a Devil Dino there. Looking by the age of 13, that is quite likely. Do we fight for this raft? Because we could Iron Fist. We could Iron Fist, set up the Kraven. No, but then by turn 4... do we ignore this raft? We don't have Storm. We may have to commit to it. Kraven's not an ongoing effect. Monkey-or. Cable. They draw from the bottom of our deck, so they could have stolen something. Could be a Storm as well. No cards are revealed this turn. No cards are revealed this turn. Kind of sucks. But we can play Iron Fist. Yeah, we can do this. No! Wait, did they fail? Why didn't this trigger? Don't we both get it? I can still win. I can still win. Because they committed so much into that, they're gonna lose this location.
Wind, aid my hand.
I'm not gonna snap yet because they have a free play. Got him! Got him! Got him, baby! Out of here? I'll give you time to leave. No? Okay, let's play into it. Ah, there we go. Let's go. Show that Typhoid Mary again. That was sick. I would actually get that one if I actually played Typhoid Mary more. Okay, guys, can we get a win on Azekov? God fucking damn it. Let's try to play. Let's try to play properly. Okay, Monster Island. I'm gonna focus this one. All right. Maybe the matchup is just rough because we struggle against Vision and we struggle against Sunspot, and those are two cards that they're oh my I mean, we have a good Klaw. We have a good Klaw. Let's play Kraven in the mid. We just carry over the powerful Sunspot and the Mirror Dimension. That could mean another monster being spawned. I'm gonna set up Kraven and Kingpin in 2 different locations so we can threaten them both with it. Just keep building up the Sunspot because they know we have no. They know we don't have Killmonger. They know we don't have Killmonger. Which location do we want to Spider-Man?
Arigato gozaimasu.
I mean, obviously, we want to be able to threaten them there. So let's go Klaw on the left. Oh, the screen. Oh, the screen. Sorry. You go to the right. Psylocke over there. Okay, they carry over a little bit more. That means they can leader. They can leader this turn. Oh boy, guys, are you ready for leader? How to play around leader? I mean, we have an advantage here, so we just essentially. If they leader, then we still we can still, like, they lock this and they lock that, but we have the advantage over there. And then as we move into the center, yeah, I'm gonna do this. There's leader, of course.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
No leader. Nani? Chavez there. Magneto's so weak, bro. Okay, so if they lead her in the center, by moving here, we're up 2 points. So if they lead her in the center, we can move that there, but they just play Magneto here. Magneto will move my Kingpin over here. Yeah, fucking leader just like... Fucking leader does us dirty. Is there any way for us to beat leader? I don't think so. We're just gonna get leadered anyways. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. We had to basically, like, the leader beat me anyways. Like, no matter what I did, leader in the center beat me anyways. Even though I get an advantage from moving the Nightcrawler over here to empower this, right? So I do get a lead here. So I don't want to invest anything into it. That's why I played Magneto out of here, because if I play anything into here, leader beats me anyways. But if they try to set up a different play, right? Like, because we know they play their own Magneto. They played Magneto against us. Clogging up this location makes it so that only one of my 2 cards here moves instead of both of them. What are you gonna do? Yeah, Shang-Chi, maybe I need to respect Shang-Chi a little bit more. Maybe he does indeed exist after all. Unfortunately. We're gonna hold on to the Iron Fist. We can chain it alongside things. We have Magneto here. They have Colossus in the center. Colossus cannot be moved, in case you guys are wondering. And Lemuria. That means we're gonna lack initiative for a while. Storm. Ooh. That's actually a little bit rough, isn't it? How confident am I that we can win the Baxter building? Okay, so how about Storm into Jones? Storm into Jones. Maybe in the center. Now Storm into Jones here, then Klaw over here, and then Magneto in the Klaw plus Magneto. Is that good enough? I actually like the idea of going Storm on the left, getting rid of this Baxter building, because I don't feel that confident about this Baxter building.
Wind, aid my hand.
Committed a lot, but keep in mind that this Warpath is only as powerful as it is because they have not committed to Lemuria. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up Klaw over here, which will allow us to override this location pretty well. And then we can combine that with Magneto if they overtake that. Do we need to move Nightcrawler here? I don't think so. We could enable Miles with it, but it doesn't, like, I mean, one energy Miles could go a long way. We have Iron Fist to reinforce this location if we need to. And Klaw gives us power there. I don't think I need to move this Nightcrawler. They Klaw as well, okay. Maybe I should have... No, I couldn't set up the Iron Fist. Klaw on this side. Klaw on this side. That's 18 points. I can, however, move this warpath out of the way with Magneto over here.
Opponent snapped.
I can move this warpath out of the way, which makes it just 5 power over here, and then they preserve the Klaw. Okay, so Klaw 7, 9, 9. We don't need Nightcrawler here either, so we can move. We can move over here. These two will suffice in defeating 4, 3. Unless they have wait, what about a Spectrum? Spectrum is plus 4. 10, 12, 12 minus 9 still beats us there. Spectrum still beats us. Oof. I thought about it too late. Okay, no, never mind. Can I get me some twerks in the chat, please? Don't you get tired of the game music? I mean, personally, no. I am recording this time. I mean, I was recording earlier. It's just that the computer crashed on me. Level up. What the heck was level up playing? We could ramp at the Kingpin, but no, we're going Scorpion, and we're going Scorpion in the center, into the workshop. Bishop is a prime Magneto target. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going Kingpin on the left. We could Storm, that's true, but I want to move that Bishop. Or at least threaten to move that Bishop. And then maybe we could Storm into Jessica Jones and just Jessica Jones on that turn. The Angela over there, okay. Any movement that we have, potentially. I mean, Storm into Jessica Jones. If we're gonna move Bishop though, we need to contest this middle lane, but they want to invest into it. So how about storming? No, I don't think this is a game to storm. I think we Jones in the middle. They Bucky. Okay, so they're gonna be setting up a Carnage there. Oh my God, Spider-Man. Oh my goodness, Spider-Man.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Just in time. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man over here. Let's go, Peter. Let's lock this lane down so we can Magneto into it, and your girl can take the center.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
The king has arrived. 4 cards in hand. Can they beat our Jessica Jones? They're gonna be losing a lot of power here. They have 0 power. They need 10 power with just 2 cards. With Chavez, they win middle, which is a problem. He can play a lot of stuff in the. I think he's gonna play in the middle to reinforce that because he knows Magneto is coming. He knows Magneto is coming. I think he's playing Chavez in the middle. What about that read, though? What about that read, though? And that's exactly what I mean by Kingpin being more valuable as an intimidation machine rather than as a finisher. It's the presence, ladies and gentlemen. It's the presence. It's the arms. You don't want to fuck with him. And we sneak in on the right, baby.